Not the kind of mother you'd want to bring home to your girl. Stay tuned for more Psycho. This is the only interruption we're going to have tonight, the only interruption for pledging, not because we're entertaining, but because it's important. This is just one of 3 times during our fiscal year that we come right into your homes and say, movies like this are on your public TV station because of individuals who have come forward and said, I'm willing to voluntarily support the station with a contribution, whether it's $300, $30, anything in between. That's up to you. And not just because of Psycho, but because of all the fine movies that we have right here on WXXI throughout the year. You're going to hear more of those. But there's so many fine movies here, and there are 2 good ones tonight. Psycho is going to be followed by Phantom of the Opera. As I said, this is a brief intermission. We will be going back to the movie. You will not see us anymore during the movie, so you're going to have all that uninterrupted suspense coming up ahead of you. We have a special way of saying thank you to those of you who do call to support your public TV station tonight. This is Movies on TV, the latest version, and inside are all the movies you could ever hope to see. They started out in the cinema, now they're on TV. It's a rating system, and Psycho is a 4-star film. Says that it's the most profound achievement in the macabre by Alfred Hitchcock. It's also got a rating for Psycho 2 if you were lucky enough to see that. It's a great companion to have by your TV set when you're watching movies. It tells you who's in it, and even those who have just cameo parts, and if you think that a movie's based on something else, this book will tell you. All the plots are right there. So if you are a movie fan, this is a great night to express that support with a call at 454-6300, and then we'll go back to Psycho with no more interruptions for the evening. John?
Sandy, also a great treat in store for lovers of good movies coming up next Thursday, the delayed broadcast of the movie Elvis. That'll be Thursday night right here on TV 21, the movie that was delayed from the Chuck Mangione concert last Wednesday. So now's your chance to call and make your pledge to support great programs like the movies seen on TV 21. We have to go out and pay for those movies to obtain them, to show them to you. And your way to support this kind of programming that you enjoy is by calling now 454-6300. We have a level of membership to suit your budget, starting all the way up with the producer level at $300, patron at $160, sponsor at $80, family at $45, and the individual level of membership at $30. And remember, when you do sign up on TV 21, you receive Dial Magazine. Dial Magazine giving you the listing of programs and the movies, the great movies seen on TV 21, all listed so you can plan your viewing with that in mind. So call now and sign up and become a supporter of TV 21. Your membership dollars are necessary and needed now more than ever before. Become a sponsor level at $80 or higher, and you can use our time payment plan also. We'll send you 4 reminders during the year to keep you on with that sponsor level membership, and it's very, very easy to do it that way. But first you have to go and make that telephone call at 454-6300. Give us a call. We'll be going back to Psycho in just a moment. Bill Pierce.
If you're enjoying this movie, call us and make a pledge. It's 454-6300. The area code is 716. We know the audience is huge. Don't let your put it off on your neighbor to call in and make the pledge. We need pledges to support more outstanding movies like Psycho. You know, ordinarily we don't interrupt movies here on WXXI. This is a pledge week, however, and we come to you once during the movie. Just one interruption to ask you if you won't support programs like Psycho and Phantom of the Opera coming up next. 2 outstanding classic movies that you'd have to pay several dollars for, and if you took the family out to a movie, it would cost you more than the $30 individual membership, or maybe even the $45. It's a very inexpensive way to support a community public television station and entertain the entire family. We have a great item for those of you who would like to comment. This happens to be the, here's the house, and there's Anthony Perkins, and when we left Janet Leigh, she was hearing voices from this house. This is in the centerfold of this great Hollywood movies. This is our gift to you. It's about 300 pages of great photographs like that one from Psycho in this great Hollywood movies. It's our gift to you. It's the $160 patron level of membership. Patrons have many special privileges. That $160 can be put on the installment plan. Actually, it costs you very little a month. $160 a year, you'd be surprised, is very small when you consider what you spend on movies and other entertainments. If you're on a cable system, please know that the cable operator, though we like him because he distributes a nice, clean signal from the station, doesn't pay this station anything. Our revenue comes from you members. 454-6300 for more Sandy Steves.
Phones are getting a little quiet here. We know that there are a lot of movie fans out there. In fact, I've heard of at least 2 psycho parties that are taking place tonight. So if all of you at one of the psycho parties can get your dollars together and call in a pledge, we would appreciate it. Now remember, if you were watching Psycho on another channel, you've seen it on TV in the past, you didn't see it uninterrupted. You probably saw it interrupted every 9 to 12 minutes. This is the only interruption you're going to see tonight, and think about the movies you see throughout the year. You have fine cinema from directors like Alfred Hitchcock, Frank Capra, Lena Wertmuller, Francois Truffaut, all the fine films, and movies that you do not see on commercial TV at all, or not very often, and quite a few classic films that you don't see on cable. So if you are a cinema fan, you appreciate the type of films we have here, please bear in mind that 99.6% of the year, there are no interruptions at all. We have no commercials. That's what public TV is about, and that's why we're here talking to you tonight, because you can make possible that 99.6% of the year when there are no commercials. Your membership pledge allows us to do that. We use your dollars to buy the movies, and that's all we need. Then we don't need cereal commercials and soap commercials and all the things that interrupt movies for you other places. So if you appreciate public TV, you appreciate the great movies here, we're waiting to hear from you. And remember, Movies on TV, this is my favorite book. It's a great companion if you like movies. Everything you would ever want to know about any film, trivia and basic plots and stars and the rating system. $45 pledge gets you Movies on TV. We need to hear from you at 454-6300. John?
Sandy, our goal during this dry Summerfest 84 is $75,000. That means we need to hear from a lot of you, our viewers, tonight and in the next few nights remaining in Summerfest 84. $75,000 currently. We're standing at $47,465. Your call does make a difference, but we need your call now at 454-6300. If you're calling from outside the Rochester metro area, you can call us collect, and we'll accept that call if you're going to make a pledge. The volunteers are there at the phones, and they're waiting to hear from you at 454-6300. If you sign up at the sponsor level of membership or higher, the $80 level, we have yet another great book for those of you who love movies. It's called simply The Movies. It's full of all kinds of great color photographs, the world of movies, some of the favorite historical films seen on TV 21, including some photographs which are truly outstanding. Your great stars that Richard Burton and The Robe started back in 1953, and other full-color photographs shown in the book. You can have it, our gift to you, when you sign up at the sponsor level or higher on TV 21. But a telephone call is needed right now to support this public television station. You're the public and public TV. Let's hear from you now at 454-6300. Bill?
Back to Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh in Psycho, the Hitchcock masterpiece, in just about 1 minute. That gives you plenty of time to go to the phone and make a call at 454-6300. Those of you who are calling in to support great movies here on WXXI, thank you very much. Keep those calls coming in. We had 6 calls from Rochester, 2 from Canandaigua. We heard from Fairport, Geneva, Webster, Spencerport, Brockport, and Perry in that last call. And from Canada, the Canadians as usual, Coburg, 2 from Ontario and 2 from Belleville. We're going to be over to see our Canadian friends on September 18th. So Canadians, keep those calls coming in. Here, great Hollywood movies, huge volume, 300 pages of great pictures. One of the 2-page spreads happens to be right out of Psycho. There is The Haunted House, and there is Anthony Perkins. So don't pass up this opportunity to get a great volume of great Hollywood movies at a tax-deductible contribution of $160. We can put that on the installment plan, and we'll send you a little reminder out quarterly. It's that easy. You know, it costs about 2 bits a day. That's what a membership costs. Consider what you spend on movies for a full year. Phantom of the Opera coming up right after Psycho. This is the only break. Call now and make a pledge, because we need to have the dollars in hand if we're going to go out and continue to purchase these outstanding classic movies. 454-6300. Back to the motel.